Alright, today let's implement the concept of row level security end to end hands on. So, where we'll be seeing how in a table the records vary when users are from different departments like IT, HR. So, let's see this in action in Azure SQL database. Alright, I'm in Azure SQL. I'll open a new query, and first things first, we'll create a fresh new table, which is the employee table. And our now table got ready here. The employees table is ready. Now let's insert some dummy values in the table. Let's hit the run button to insert some dummy values. So 10 rows got affected. Let's check the actual table, how it looks like. So I want you to please pay close attention, because the data what we are seeing, the users won't be able to see something like this. They will be able to see some specific rows only, depending upon the department they belong to. So that is what row level security is all about. Like, IT department will be seeing data only related to the IT, that is column number row number 3, 6 and 7. Same goes for HR department will see only 1, 4, where department is HR. So let's see this in action. I'll open a new query now, and let's create a predicate function here. So this is our predicate function. So basically this defines a function, this one, fn security predicate, that checks if the rows department matches the current SQL user. If we look here at the rate department, right, username, that is what it's doing. And under the table valued function here, we can see fn security predicate. We will be able to see security predicate function here as well listed. So that way we can see our function got created or not. Now let's create a security policy. So the security policy binds the predicate function to the employees table. If you look here, the table name dbo.employees, which is in the dbo schema, and our table name is employees. So it's basically binding our predicate function, which is this one, fn security predicate, to our table, that is dbo.employees. So this enforces row level filtering automatically at the query time. Now let's create department based on the users. So now we are basically creating users named after the departments, which grants them permission to query the employee table. Right? If you look here, the employee table grant select on the employees table to HR, different departments we have granted. So these users will be filtered by row level security automatically. So now verify using our query. So here first let's execute the first block, that is the user as HR. I'll run this, and there we go, the magic of row level security. Our actual employee table contains this many data, that is the 10 rows. But when a user belonging to department HR queries it, they will be just seeing 2 records where only HR department is present. Right? Other departments like finance, IT, sales, this will be abstracted, or the HR department user cannot see. That's what it's doing here, right? Only record number, employee number 1 and 4, Amit and Priya, because they belong to department HR, they are able to see the only HR data. Other datas like finance, IT, sales, these are abstracted. That's why only 1 and 4 are displayed by the virtue of row level security. Now let me explain what this does. So execute as user, it basically simulates queries as different users. Revert, we are familiar with the previous column level security one. So this basically returns control back to the original user. So what we have done here, each user only sees rows belonging to their own department. We can verify using the other department as well. If I run this block now for finance, the result set will be just finance, the department, right? Other departments will be abstracted. If I run this, and there we go, department only finance is displayed from our employees table here, right? Ravi is from finance, so we are able to see this person. Arjun is from finance, we are able to see them, right? Only finance. Same goes for the others department as well. I'll quickly run it so that you can verify. And there we go, only IT departments. And last but not least, for sales, only sales department will show. So that's what is the concept of row level security. We have implemented row level security here. We have seen in action how different users, when query, they are only able to see the records from their own respective departments only. Other departments are abstracted or they cannot see it. They are hidden from them. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in our next lecture.